Good evening, everyone. Many Mississippi families find themselves planning funeral services during the COVID-19 pandemic. And the people they count on for solace during that time, funeral directors, well, they find themselves working overtime. WCBI's Desmond Matthews joins us now live in the studio with that story.
It's never easy to say goodbye to a family member, but the people who are there to comfort families during times of grief say since March, they have seen an increase in services.
The number of deaths have increased, seen more deaths since the pandemic.
Jeremy Bell is the manager of Bell Memorial in Aberdeen, and he says the funeral home has had to dig a little deeper in their pockets.
And we've had to buy more supply, seeing a lot more money had to go out because of all the PPE you have to have. And
there are strict rules on taking care of people who die from COVID-19 complications.
We got these overall jumpsuits that we put in. We take the disinfectant, we disinfect the pickup vehicles, all our cots. And so when we get here, most time we disinfect again inside the embalming room, disinfect the person.
Many families in Aberdeen prefer traditional funerals, but in Columbus, funeral directors say they are seeing families with different needs.
I've seen a pretty big increase of cremation. Of course, we do have our own crematory here, and our crematory has done well above and beyond what we have seen in previous years.
Here at Lowndes Funeral Home, Director Caleb Pounder says their chapel has been closed since October of 2020 and feels that despite the pandemic, there are other reasons that death rates are higher than normal.
Right now, we're getting into the baby boomer generation. That generation is coming of age where they're starting to pass away.
It means more families need guidance than in previous years.
Before COVID, like in 2019, we were doing maybe an average of 15 to 20 families a month. Last month, December of 2020, we handled 40 families last month.
Directors in both locations say they are hopeful a vaccine will help stop the spread of the COVID-19.